Happening now, National City is considering a ban on homeless encampments. It comes after the city shot down a previous ban proposal. But after a recent Supreme Court ruling, the issue is back on the table. And my co-anchor, Wale Aliou, is joining us live with what's being discussed tonight. Hi, Wale.
They're talking about essentially the same ordinance, Kimberly, that was voted down in April. I just stepped out from inside City Hall here. I grabbed one of their proposed ordinances that for the meeting that's going to start at 6. Well, basically, let's go through this together. We're talking about a homeless camping ban to prohibit lodging in parks and public streets. The proposal would also make it illegal, regardless of shelter availability, to camp anywhere within 2 blocks of a school, at any transit hub, or along trolley tracks, and in any waterway. The city would enforce the ban even without shelter space whenever an encampment threatened the public's health and safety. I also just finished sitting down with the mayor here, who was very eager to show me why he feels this ban is needed.
This is immediately against the cars. This is not in the back area. This is right at the off-ramp. This person has been there for at least 3 months that I know like this. Bring in trash like crazy. They already hit Caltrans up on the side there. You see this was all vegetation here where you see dirt now. They just went through and scraped it all. There's huge piles of couches, tires, old desk, you name it, any and everything, just piled up now, that they've been taking the bulldozers and just cleaning all this stuff up.
An encampment ban is one thing, but how do we prevent people from falling into homelessness?
We do have a shelter here that is not a flop house shelter. It's one that helps people. The one that we have here is actually a 30-day transitional that gets them into actually a 12-month program. Helps them out with their finances, help them out with their all their documentation, helps them get the job training, everything that they need for both them and their families. Their recidivism rate is less than 10%. Others, if they get a 10% success rate on most of these programs, they're doing great. So the exact opposite. So we're working with them, and then our homeless outreach team works with a number of different programs to help people on this. We have more subsidized housing, low-income housing of any city in this county. And so we're constantly building more and more low-income housing, subsidized housing, Section 8. Our Section 8 is through the roof compared to everywhere else. But we're a small city. We can only do so much. Other cities have got to step up to the plate also.
One thing the mayor also told me is he is surrounded by cities with bans or proposed bans. Just south of here, National City, Chula Vista is planning to vote on its own encampment ban. That's according to the city's mayor, who told us the council will look into the issue this month.
Other cities have imposed encampment bans. We have a proposal to do with ourselves, but one size doesn't fit at all. So the encampment ban may be different in the city of Chula Vista versus San Diego or other cities, because we need to tailor it to make sure it fits our community.
Throughout the next couple hours, we will take you inside this meeting and let you know what you can expect. And coming up at 5:30, you know, one thing here in National City, they don't just do police enforcement. They also have an outreach team. And we're here at 5:30. We're going to hear about that outreach team, Kimberly, and a little bit about what makes them different. Back to you in the studio.
We look forward to that. Thank you, Wale.